Hi, I'm Nick Ciricella, creator of Robot Empire. I'd like to give you an overview of the game and show some gameplay basics. This is a game for 2 to 4 players, age 10 and above, and gameplay is about 30 to 45 minutes. So, do you love robots? Then this game is for you, as it is full of robots and sci-fi imagery right out of the classic 1950s. I believe the imagery really helps players get immersed into the genre of the game. In the game, robots control the galaxy and are fighting amongst themselves for control of the universe. You are one of these robot leaders and will use your robot army to conquer all opponents. You win the game by using robots, monster mercenaries, long-range weapons, human agents, and super weapons to destroy opponents' armies and reduce their life points to 0. Card types in Robot Empire are split into the following categories. First are robots. These are the strongest fighters. They can also be upgraded as described on each card, or have upgrade component cards installed. Next are monster mercenaries. These monsters are servants of the robots and fight for them. They are much weaker than robots, but also much cheaper. We also have human agents. They also serve robot masters and perform all types of attacks, sabotage, repairs, etc. We have upgrade component cards. These cards are upgrades for robots. They consist of jump jets, rocket launchers, or force fields. We also have super weapons. They are single-use and very powerful weapons. Most of these cards are rare. Next, we have base equipment. These cards are permanent equipment that you place in your base, and you use them for attack, defense, power coin generation, etc. And last, we have mining moon cards. If you have a flying robot, they can land on a mining moon and harvest power coins. Our game uses ordinary coins called power coins, or any other token or chip, as power or energy to power up and pay for card activity. Instead of drawing cards for power, we use an innovative system of various mining activities to get this power. Each turn, players are guaranteed 3 coins to spend, as well as they can direct robots to mine on moons, or can set up base mining cards. Begin the game with about 40 cents per player, or 40 chips or tokens. Each cent will represent 1 power coin. All players must agree on how many life coins, also known as life points, to start the game with. Anywhere between 15 to 20 is optimal. Everyone must agree and start with the same amount. Every player will begin with a base life coin card face up and placed in the back row on the tabletop. The back row represents the player's base. Each player will place their life coins on their life coin bank card and will remove a coin for each point of damage that gets passed through their army and hits the base directly. Your robots and monster mercenaries are front line of defense as well as attack. Each player will also start with the player's vault card, again placed in the back row, and will place 6 coins in it to start the game. Each turn they will receive 3 coins taken from the war chest to indicate standard mining activities. All future extra coins they mine or earn will also go into the vault to represent the amount of spend that turn. When players spend power coins, they go from the vault to the war chest card, or they can remain on a card to indicate a paid upgrade cost. This is how every game will begin, with a spend vault and a base life coin bank in the back row at your base. The war chest will be in the middle of the tabletop, as well as 1 mining moon card selected at random. If each player has built their own deck, of between 50 to 70 cards, they will each have a depot pile to draw from, as well as a discard pile. Otherwise, players may share a single depot and discard pile. This example shows a game in action. Robots and monsters have been brought out, after paying coin cost indicated on each card, into the second row. Component upgrade cards have been installed in some robots to give them either flying ability, long-range rockets, or protective force fields for extra defense points. The back row area now has some equipment cards for mining extra power coins, for long-range attacks, and for force fields with various protection targets. A wise player will especially try to protect any mining equipment with force fields, as his opponents will surely try to hit them with long-range weapons. This card shows a defense of 2. If one or more long-range weapons hit it for 2 or more damage, the card is destroyed and placed in the discard pile. This game is played in turns. Each turn consists of the following phases. First is the beginning phase, at which time you will remove any upgrade coins from last turn, untap your fully charged robots and monsters, bring new cards from your hand to the table, perform moon mining activities. The next phase is the combat phase. First part will be to shoot your long-range weapons. Next you'll declare robot or monster attackers, if any, and then you'll resolve the battle. Destroyed cards go into the discard pile. The last phase is the end phase, at which point you'll collect your 3 power coins each turn, and lastly draw cards from the depot pile to ensure your hand has 7 cards at all times. Instant upgrades and instant actions, like agent cards, can be performed at any time and on any opponent's turn. During the moon mining phase of the turn, some players may elect to divert 1 or more flying robots to perform this moon mining to gain extra power coins. It takes 2 turns to mine, and the robot is slightly more vulnerable landed on the moon, but the coin rewards can be significant and a valuable part of a player's strategy. To mine, a player places a flying robot on an unoccupied moon. Only 1 robot at a time can land, and pays the landing cost. Next turn, the robot may return to base during the moon mining phase with the harvest. Returning robots are tapped for the remainder of that turn. Follow the instructions on each moon card and reduce harvest until moon is destroyed. Here's an example of battle and point damage. In this example, we declare attackers. The attacking player attacks with his 3 biggest fighters and taps them. He doesn't attack with the smallest because it's too easy to destroy and it might be useful for blocking on the opponent's next turn. Next we assign blockers. The defender player assigns blockers for 2 of the attackers and lets the 3rd attacker through. Blocking choices are up to the defender. Next we calculate combat damage. The unblocked attacker deals 3 damage to the defending player, and he removes 3 coins from his life coin bank. The blocked attackers and the blockers deal damage to each other. The smaller fighters die, and the bigger fighters live. Once a player's base life coin count reaches 0, they are out of the game. The last player with life coins in their bank is the winner, and new ruler of the universe. Congratulations. The fun really begins as you acquire booster packs and gain extra robots, monsters, equipment, etc. Build your own individualized deck to lean towards any strategy you like best. Include extra jump jets if you like moon mining, or extra monsters to try and overwhelm an opponent with many cheap, low-powered attackers. The strategies are endless. Have fun, and thanks for watching.